Working like a charm, my friend. Nice, too. I really like the pot. All right, guys, welcome back. So, a couple of things I want to show you. One of the things, I don't know if I showed you guys the cores that I made for these. Let me turn the light on here. For these coils, these are my pickup coils, one on each side. And this is the newest rotor with the N52 magnets in it. But these are the cores, and they're made with, I think that's birdshot. It's very small BBs, and of course it's infused with resin. And I'm putting spacers on these. Let's see if I can do this one hand. I'm putting spacers on these so I can slide them in here and have them not hit the rotor. And of course, you guys know that if you use iron cores in your pickup coils, you'll get greater voltage and amperage. And these are higher Gauss magnets, or I don't know if that's the right term. They're N52s. I was waiting for them. And down here, I've got the regular N45s, I think. So I've got 3 pickup coils again, and a run coil. But the thing I really wanted to show you was this. Let me get this in the light a little bit better. This is a new circuit from Redesign 3DP, or Redesign 3DP. RD3DP. Yeah, Redesign 3DP. Anyway, this is one of his newest circuits. Oh, I've got damn, I put a base on it. I shouldn't have. It's got a kind of cool design on the bottom. I don't think they're on his store yet, but they will be. And it's your basic Bedini circuit, but it's got a lot of frills in there. It's got a power switch for the output LED. Ignore this right here, because this was my doing. He used a connector like this that came out, and for my needs, I needed to change it. So just forget this. These are the coil wires. So without that, this is what you get. And as far as the circuit goes, let me see if I can read that. It is well, you guys can see that, right? Let me get on the light. Come on, focus, you. There you go. Right, so it's got a potentiometer on here, which works really well. And a small bulb. Again, it's got the on and off switch for this guy here. I'm not 100% sure what the red LED does. I haven't seen it go off yet. I think it might be a warning light. I'm sure he'll chime in the comments, hopefully. But I can tell you right now, it's a well-designed, beefy circuit. It works really well. I've tested it already. I'm going to show you guys how it's done. How it works here in a minute on this beast here. But yeah, it works really well. Again, ignore this. That's my doing. And that's just because of the way I like to do my setups. The wires came off and had a female end to this connector right here. And then this plugged in there, which probably works great for most people. For me, I just like it a little bit better where I can hook in the wires the way I want to. Anyway, here's the input, the power in. This is the output. This is a super bright LED. It's one of those high-end LEDs. So let me get it hooked up. and show you guys how it's running. And I'll also have a few of these lights hooked up, as well as these guys hooked up for output. I think these are already hooked up. Anyway, yeah, and then you'll see the output from the high power LED. So let me get it hooked up. Stay tuned. All right, there it goes. I don't have anything other than the LED hooked up to it, so it's solid for me, flashing for you guys. Works pretty good. I don't have anything hooked up to the oh, I had those hooked up, but they're not hooked up right now, so I'm just running the circuit right now. That is a bright LED, and again, it's flashing for you guys, but it's solid for me. It's a cool little circuit. Works really well. If I play with the pot a little bit, I can get it to, let me see. I'm ever so slightly turning it down. And you can hear it increase in speed. And again, that LED is bright and it's solid for me. Let me get some stuff hooked up to this so we can get some output other than the monster LED. Pot is very sensitive. All right, let me get some stuff hooked up to this puppy. But yeah, so Redesign 3DP. He's got a website. You guys see me build a couple of his, actually, you see me build 3 of his designs, and they're really good. So he's got a store, kind of like K Energy, getting into the circuit business. And this one is a great circuit. It's pretty beefy. I like my circuits beefy, and one of the things I always check out, let me see if I can find it, is to make sure nothing's running hot. And of course, the ambient temperature in here is about 78 degrees, and everything is running nice and cool on here, except for the LED. The LED itself is, well, actually, that's running kind of cool too. That's right, I forgot it's an LED. So everything is running. Let me get to the, all right, so the resistor is at 85, but that's to be expected. That's actually not too bad. And the little diode is around 81. So for running, yeah, and so that's my measure of a decent circuit, as long as they're running good as far as heat. And of course, the main the main chip, the main MOSFET is running at 77 degrees. And again, that light is solid for me. So right about there is where it starts to go down. All right, let me get some stuff hooked up. Stay tuned. All right, so the wiring, let me turn this off. The wiring on my things got messed up, but I can give you a little bit of light from those guys there, and of course that monster LED, which is absolutely solid and really bright for me. There it goes. I can really get it to juice up. Turning it that way juices it up a little bit more. All right, well, what I really want to do is just to show you the circuit. The circuit is cool, redesigned 3DP. Go to his website. He's got some killer files to print. You guys saw me do the Newman motor. You saw me do the Zero Force motor. Also go to K Energy's site. He's got some cool stuff. All right. Thanks for watching.